Hello everyone, I am Janani from 3rd BA English Literature, Mahalakshmi Women's College of Arts and Sciences. I am here to give review about the book The Yellow Wallpaper written by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. Charlotte Perkins Gilman was born on July 3, 1860. She was an American humanist, novelist, writer of short stories, poetry and non-fiction and a lecturer of social reform. She was an utopian feminist and served as a role model for future generations of feminists because of her unorthodox concepts and lifestyle. She has been inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame. Her best remembered work today is her semi-autobiographical short story The Yellow Wallpaper, which she wrote after a severe bout of postpartum psychosis. The Yellow Wallpaper is a short story first published in January 1892 in the New England magazine. The short story narrated in a first person, the story in a collection of journal entries written by a woman whose physician has been John, who has rented an old mansion for the summer. Foregoing other rooms in the house, the couple moves into the upstairs nursery. As a form of treatment, the husband forbids the unnamed woman from writing or working and encourages her to eat well and plenty of air so that she can recuperate from what he calls a temporary nervous depression. First, we will talk about narrator's point of view. Narrator may have postpartum depression. The narrator of The Yellow Wallpaper is a paradox as she loses touch with the outer world. She comes to a greater understanding of inner reality of her life. This inner or outer split is crucial to understanding the nature of the narrator's suffering. At every point, she is faced with relationships, objects, and situations that seemed innocent and natural, but that are actually quite bizarre and even oppressive. From the beginning, we see that the narrator is an imaginative, highly expressive woman. She remembers terrifying herself with imaginary nighttime monsters as a child, and she enjoys the notion that the house they have taken is haunted. Her true thoughts are hidden from the outer world, and the narrator begins to slip into a fantasy world in which the nature of her situation is made clear in symbolic terms. Gilman shows us this division in the narrator's consciousness by having the narrator puzzle over effects in the world that she herself has caused. The horror of this story is that the narrator must lose herself to understand herself. At the end of the story reveals how much the narrator has sacrificed. Now, when we see about John's point of view, John is so sure that he knows what's best for his wife that he disregards her own opinion of the matter, forcing her to hide her true feelings. Though John seems like the obvious villain of The Yellow Wallpaper, the story does not allow us to see him as wholly evil. John's treatment of the narrator's depression goes terribly wrong. He does not intend to harm her, but his ignorance about what she really needs ultimately proves dangerous. He cares for his wife, but the unequal relationship in which they find themselves prevents him from truly understanding her and her problems. That John has been destroyed by this imprisoning relationship is made clear by the story's chilling finale. John restricts her behavior as a part of her treatment. He seems to love his wife, but he does not understand the negative effect his treatment has on her. And then we will see about John's sister, Jenny. Jenny acts as housekeeper for the couple. Her presence and her contentment with the domestic role intensify the narrator's feelings of guilt over her own inability to act as a traditional wife and mother. Jenny seems at times to suspect that the narrator is more troubled than she lets on. This book says about the real life and struggle of many women. I hope you all like this review. Thank you.